Jesus, after speaking briefly outside the garden with Peter, James, and John, re-enters Gethsemane. He continues to struggle in all aspects of his person, physical, mental, and spiritual. Droplets of blood are running down his face and neck, beginning to stain his robe. The devil continues in the garden with Jesus, mocking him. The prophet Isaiah appears. Jesus and Isaiah have a conversation while in Gethsemane. Jesus says out loud, as Satan listens, "I am the Lord your God, which brings you out of the house of bondage, out of the captivity of sin. Do not take the name of the Lord your God in vain, for I, the Lord, will not hold him or her guiltless that takes the name of God in vain. I say to you, my beloved followers in the latter times, have you been taught these things, to keep your language clean, to not swear, that you should keep this commandment? Is there more to this commandment than what I say here?" The devil mockingly says, "Oh, I am certain that the answer is yes. Please, Jesus, do explain." Jesus responds, "Yes, this is one of the 10 commandments I gave unto Moses, but it is about much more than not just taking my name in vain. I've asked a friend of mine to help me explain this issue." The prophet Isaiah enters the scene, and Jesus says, "Ah, my friend Isaiah, welcome. I am so pleased to see you here in this garden tonight." Isaiah, momentarily visiting Jesus in the Garden of Gethsemane, says, "O Lord, woe is unto me, for I am undone because I am a man of unclean lips and a sinner. It is hard for me to be here and see you in this condition. I never could have imagined this, what you are going through. How might I offer relief?" And Jesus says, "Isaiah, this was all meant to be. You being here is enough, and I thank you for that. Remember, Isaiah, in the year that King Uzziah died, you saw me sitting upon a throne, high and lifted up, and my train filled the temple?" Then Isaiah says, "Yea, Lord, I shall never forget that vision. My life was forever changed. For you did place a live coal on my lips, which was a representation of you taking away my wickedness. For you did purge all of my sins, and more especially, you helped me eliminate my foul mouth, my bad language." Then Jesus says, "The tongue is a little member and boasts great things. If we allow it, the tongue can defile our whole bodies and our neighbors around us." Here, Isaiah, again I have created a live burning coal upon the ground. Isaiah is stunned by this action, but Jesus reaches out to him and says, "Isaiah, take this coal with these tongs which I have fashioned, and place it upon my mouth, and your iniquity will be forever taken away, and your sins purged, and also the sins of all your brothers and sisters, if they would but control their tongues, stop swearing, and elevate their manner of speech." Then Isaiah says, "No, no, Lord, please do not make me do this. I cannot bear it." Satan laughs as Isaiah picks up the hot coal with the tongs and places it on Jesus' mouth. Jesus takes on the pain of the coal, keeps his mouth shut, and agonizes for a while. Then Jesus says, "Salvation does not come by the 10 Commandments and law of Moses alone. Were it not for this act, this sacrifice that I make here in Gethsemane tonight, which I, of myself, make for the sins and iniquities of my people, all must unavoidably perish, notwithstanding the commandments. This is part of the act of my sacrifice, my atonement, my reaching out and enveloping you and calling you home to me. Go, Isaiah, and sin no more.